Hey y'all, it's Brody, and today I'm doing something I never thought that I would do. In the year of our Lord 2020, something possessed me to read Bird Box. And I was very vocal on social media about how much I hated the movie and how much I didn't care about reading the book because I hated the movie so bad. And in cases where I watch the movie before I read the book, I usually prefer the movie just because you get like a good visual, and then the book sometimes doesn't get that visual. It's a different form of storytelling, it's a different form of media. And yeah, so usually if I watch the movie first, then I don't like the book. And then if I read the book first, then I watch the movie, then it's like reverse. Whichever one I consume first, usually I enjoy more. So essentially, this follows a woman named Mallory who is pregnant as all this weird shit is happening across the world. People are seeing something and it's causing them to go mad and then hurt themselves and others. Mallory joins up with a group of survivors after her sister dies, and they decide that they're going to like wait it out as long as they can. They have food, they have water, they have a system. But they have a rule that like you have to keep the windows covered, obviously, you have to keep the doors locked, obviously, and you have to blindfold yourself if you ever for any reason have to go outside. Oh no, I can't see the monsters. Yes, these socks are clean, I promise. Trigger warnings for like graphic gore. It's very gory. It's got suicide in it. It's got a lot. So just be mindful going in with this. It also has death of animals, death of pets, like child abuse, and let's just say that if you're sensitive to like pregnancy things, maybe don't read it. There's no miscarrying or anything like that, but just like there's some gore involving pregnancy. I hated Bird Box. I hated the movie. Sandra Bullock, love you, but like that movie was like not it for me. And I figured out why when I was reading the book. With film, because it's a visual aspect. If you're a person who can see, then you know what's 2 feet to the left of someone if that's in the shot. If there's like a monster right here, you can see the monster. And because the whole thing with Bird Box, what's supposed to build the suspense is that they can't see and they have to rely on their other senses, like sound and taste and touch. It didn't really work for me because film is so visual and you can see everything that's going on. However, in the book, the scenes where Mallory is blindfolded, you don't get that problem in the movie because the author now has to rely on smells and sounds and touches, because Mallory's blindfolded. Mallory can't see shit. Another issue I had in the film was how, like, abusive Mallory was to the children. And here's the thing. No, there's never an excuse for child abuse, clearly. However, being in, like, this scenario, I can understand why you have to nail into your child's head, like, you cannot look, you cannot do this, you have to obey my every order. I still don't think that's an excuse for child abuse. Clearly it's not. I'm just saying, like, in the context, like, Mallory wasn't just out there, like, abusing her children. Like, in the context, I can understand why this character would make this decision to do this. But in the movie, she is very... You don't really get why she's doing it. There are 2 children with her, a boy and a girl. And in this other timeline, they have to leave the safety of their home and go down the river to find help. There's a sanctuary that she's looking for. And in the film, she is so fucking mean to the little girl. She's like so awful. And I was just like, what the fuck is going on with this? Like, but I was just like feeling so hard for this little girl. Like, it made me cry how mean Sandra Bullock was being to her. However, in the book, Mallory is a lot more neutral. As I said, Mallory is pregnant, and also one of the survivors in the original timeline were pregnant as well. So, 2 pregnancies, 2 children. You don't ever know which one is which until later on. But Mallory was just raising these kids in the book as if they were her own children, and she was doing the motherly thing to protect them. There is a scene where she is contemplating, after they're born, like dumping paint thinner into their eyes. I don't think Mallory is really fit to be a mother, but you know. Third and final thing I just want to mention really quick is the side characters. In the film, they're just there. Like, they're fine, but they don't really have stories for themselves. They don't have anything going for them. There's no real character building with the side characters, except that it's like a pregnant lady and a bunch of mean people, and like Machine Gun Kelly like runs away with a girl and a car. In the book, you get a couple of different chapters that are from the perspectives of the different survivors and how they're coping with things. You get more fleshed out time, and despite the movie being like 3 hours long, it did not flesh out the side characters at all. The book, I think, is under 300 pages, and it somehow managed to flesh out the side characters so much better in like what's logically a shorter period of time. So this isn't a full in-depth review for Bird Box. If you would like to see me talk about it more, let me know. I am planning on posting a Goodreads review. If I get around to that, it'll be in the description. I just wanted to talk about my issues with the movie and how the book fixed them, and also like I want to drive a point with this about the different ways we tell stories. Alright, that's all I have for you today. If you have read Bird Box or you've seen the movie, let me know down in the comments. Or if you've read both of them, let's discuss it. And let's talk about it. But always remember to mark your spoilers so that we don't piss off people. Cool. Okay. Comment question of the day. I want you to let me know a book that was better than the movie and a movie that was better than the book. For me, that's Practical Magic by Alice Hoffman. Love the movie so much. Like, rewatch it nonstop. Gave the book like a 2.5. It was just average. So yeah, let me know. And if you want me to do a full video on Practical Magic book versus movie, what I prefer, this is a series I plan on doing. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like. It really helps me out. Make sure you're subscribed and you hit that bell notification so you can see more of this garbage. And if you hated this video and totally disagree with my opinions, make sure you give me a thumbs down and leave a hate comment because it still helps me with engagement no matter what you do. Alright, I hope you have a wonderful whatever it is, wherever you are. I will see you next time with another video. Bye! I should do like the... Because it's Bird Box, get it?